Alright, we have a long here on Nasdaq, just broke even on a long. You had a pullback to the 50 moving average, and I'm reattempting this entry here, getting set up on this trade. So let me adjust my stop where I actually really want it to be. That's where I want my stop to be. How do I want to do this? I want to put my first take profit. $18,563 even. Always off by a fucking tick. It's fine. Limit. And I want to put my second take profit. Actually, I think let's do it like this. So let's do let's get rid of 2 per account at this swing high, 18,553 even. Alright, so that's gonna be a limit for 2 each. Per account at 18,563. And then we'll do $18,601. Alright, let's do that like that. Okay, so this take profit is just going to be based off of this swing high right here. This next take profit is just before Asia's high, which we have not seen a liquidity sweep on just yet today. And then this very last one up here is going to be based on, I'm sorry, no, this is London's high, And then this is it Monday? I forgot to put the this marked on my chart, and now I don't remember if this is, hold on, let me figure this out. Okay, so that's London's high, and oh, that's Asia's high for today. Okay, I got it. This is Asia's high. All right, so we've not seen a liquidity sweep on Asia's high for today, London's high for today, and then this is just the most recent swing high here. All right, well, let me see. I like the way that that's set up. Things that I'll be looking for in this trade that would make me possibly not want to hold it. We do have, we've got 2 fair value gaps right here. So, of course, we could just pull back to this general area and then continue moving down. That is certainly a possibility. However, if I look more at the higher time frames, we ran the London session. We ran the liquidity on London. And then we kind of popped up, moved back down aggressively, but we snapped right back up very quickly. And so now we've made it above the previous day's high. But in the higher time frame, we still have we've got a valid downtrend right now. So it is possible that we're simply in the higher time frame just on a pullback that is going to continue moving down at this point. So realistically, I could definitely see either things happening. Sometimes, I look at the market and just like based on like how I see it, what I understand about the market, sometimes I'm like, it's like 80-90% chance that this particular direction is going to be the direction that it moves in now. But sometimes it's kind of like you're in spots where like your short term may be disagreeing with the higher time frame, which I mean, of course, in those situations you can just err on the side of the higher time frame and just wait for a move that correlates with that directional bias. But I feel confident enough about moving to the upside, just because it matches my rules in the short term, and I'm just biased towards us moving towards where the liquidity is at. So that is the basis here of my entry. But I guess, all right, what would I see that would just make me go like, all right, I don't believe in this anymore, I'm going to jump out of the trade? I don't know really. I mean, perhaps if we just kind of, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I think this is, I would just let my stop loss invalidate this trade. I don't, doesn't mean it's going to be a winner, but I don't really see anything wrong with it. So for this one, I think I'll just hold until it either hits my TPs or the trade gets invalidated by hitting my stop. So the first thing that I'm looking for is a move in my favorable direction, of course. And I'm looking to get a couple of candles that have moved in my favorable direction that are no longer touching my entry spot, so that I can I can adjust my stop to a break-even stop, and then, you know, from there, just letting it play out without any real concern at hand. So we shall see. Tell you one thing I really don't want to see. I don't want to see the 50 moving average get ran through in the 5-minute time frame. That would be kind of discouraging. Another bounce off of it, sure. Ran through. I'd hope not. So the 50 moving average on the 5-minute time frame is it's about right there. So I definitely want to see the 50 moving average in the 5-minute time frame be respected, and I want to see a bounce off of that, not like a crazy strong push through it, you know? See what happens. So look at this. We have this swing high, pullback, displacement. We break this low, form a fair value gap on the way down. We pull back into this fair value gap and respect it and continue moving down. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong side. Let's see what happens with this at this 50 moving average. So right now I'm gonna choose to continue holding the position. Even though, yeah, I do see what's happened here. I do see that. It's not, I don't know that the move is like, it's just not super strong. It's not super convincing. I guess it would be one thing if, like, when we had this break of structure right here, I mean, if it had just really aggressively moved down, I think that would be an easy decision to say, like, all right, let's get out of it. But it's a soft break of structure, and I don't necessarily think that my premise is incorrect yet, and I don't think I have a good enough reason to jump out of the trade yet. So I'm going to continue to hold and watch for the moment. All right, so we're at the 50 moving average in the 5-minute time frame. Plummeting, huh? Jesus, motherfuck. I think I'm gonna let my stop invalidate the trade. So I'm just gonna stop panicking over it. We're also, like, in the shorter time frame, we're oversold. So there's times where, like, you can see these moves play out while still respecting the fact that we're in this short-term uptrend here. Doesn't mean it's going to play out like that, but it's a possibility. And I don't feel like my premise is necessarily invalidated, but my timing probably could have been better. Like, I don't really necessarily want to be trading up against strategies that work very well in most cases, but again, I don't fully believe that my premise is invalidated, so I'm going to just continue to hold. We'll see what happens. At this current time, we have a nice bounce off the 50 moving average, so we'll see if we continue to move up or if we simply just retrace back down and blow right through that 50 moving average. I know I'm getting hungry. And I want more coffee. I just started following this, I don't know, this page on IG, and they are, I don't know where they're at. They're somewhere out of the country. They're not in the US, you can tell. And they post nothing. It looks like they run some kind of fighting ring where people just, like, they're fighting on concrete, which is crazy. Imagine getting knocked out on concrete and hitting your head. I don't know, it just seems like really bad. But anyway, so they're fighting, and they fight inside of this circle that's created by all of the people spectating. 1v1, there's 2 refs, and as soon as one person knocks the other person down, the fight is over. The refs jump in, they intervene, they stop the fight. But it's just wild. Like, they post a lot, so every single time I get on my IG now, the first thing I see is just people just fucking swinging at each other. Massively entertaining, but really wild. Like, I'm just wondering, like, are they fighting for money? Like, is this just for fun? There's gotta be, like, bets on the line. Oh, man, this guy. God damn, this guy's in the Jordan jersey going ham. Oh, my God, he's trying to kill this motherfucker. Anyway, it's crazy. Not the most productive thing for me to be looking at, but entertaining as fuck. Alright, well, in this current moment, we have a good response to the 50 moving average, but I am very, very low here on my coffee, so I think this is a good time to just step away, let it do its thing, and go make another cup of coffee. Hopefully we can get above this 5-minute 200 moving average, and hopefully just continue to push up. And if not, we've kept the volume super low, trading micros today. 4 micros per account, trading 4 Apex PAs currently. 3 25K accounts and 1 300K account. And yes, I am trading micros with a 300K account. So if you feel like you're struggling to stay within like good risk management and you're trading a smaller account, like I'm trading micros with a 300K. So if you're struggling to like reduce your position sizes that you're taking in your trades, just know like you can, and it's okay. Like you don't have to swing for the fences every single trade. You don't have to trade E-minis every single trade or at all, right? If you can just be consistent, you'll make money no matter what you trade. And for a lot of us, it's just a lot less nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? Like worst case scenario in this trade, I lose like $200. You know what I mean? If I was trading even 1 NQ contract, that's way bigger of a loss. And yeah, certainly it's a lot bigger of a win if it turns out to be a win. But in my opinion, it's a lot more important not to lose money than it is to make money. Because as long as you still have your account, as long as you still have capital, you live to trade another day. And the thing that I think about is like last week, I was in a trade, and like I got randomly signed out, And while while the sign out was in play, like anything could have happened. And you do know how easy it would be for like one simple thing like that to go wrong, and you're trading with like, you're loaded up with NQs or just E-minis, period. Like it's actually not that wild of a thing to happen. Like, it can happen. Shit happens all the time. Internet connections go out. You get signed off of your brokerage randomly, right? You ever been in a trade and you tried to get out of a trade and couldn't get out of the trade? I mean, it's just like, yeah, no. I would just rather trade safely and maintain as much control as possible and just have really good risk management, starting with the volume that I choose. And yeah, I know, like a couple weeks ago I was trading with like 12 contracts at one time. It was a different situation, all right? I was doing something. There's a reason. But I would not trade a funded account with 12 E-mini contracts. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. I'm not anybody's mentor, and I'm not trying to like necessarily teach people how to trade, but I will tell you this: don't fucking do that ever. Just don't. And if you do it, do it with a fucking eval account that you have no emotional attachment towards, that you're just like, I'm just gonna go for it. But like, don't, oh my god, please do not trade like that with real money or a live funded account. That would just be absolutely, it just wouldn't make sense. If I was willing to take that kind of risk with a funded account or with my actual personal capital, honestly, I'd probably stop trading immediately, like for a really long period of time. Like, I'd probably force myself to go back to paper trading, because it's just reckless. It's reckless. So if you're new and you follow my journey, my trades, I'm not here to mentor, but I'm just saying, just don't do that, okay? It's not the way to trade. You want to maintain your capital at all costs, and the way that you do that is by exercising good risk management, sound judgment, and we don't need to swing for the fences, right? You can get base hits all day and kill it and never have to put yourself within that type of risk, ever. It's not, I'm stressing it because I mean it. I know sometimes we watch each other trade like on social media and we get these ideas. I'm just saying, I don't want to contribute to someone thinking that that's the way that you should trade on a regular day-to-day basis, or thinking that that is good risk management. It is not. All right, I rest my case. All right, so I'm going to let this do its thing for a minute here, and I'm going to go make some coffee while I think I have the time to do so. I should have done it like 5 minutes ago, but I was here talking. And I have my phone, so I will watch this trade while I'm away. And you guys will yell for me if anything crazy happens, because you're my friends. Nasdaq is on some bullshit. The way that's moving, it looks very sure about itself. Like, it's like, okay, we're ready, let's go down. Hate it. Coffee's a bit watered down, but we'll take it. Damn, this is a long one. How long has this trade been going? Is that since about... We're an hour in. Wow. Wow. I feel like I'm finally starting to wake up. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I feel like this second cup right here, even though it tastes watered down, but like it's hitting. when I made a very hopeful decision to start day trading full time at the beginning of this year, I had to make some changes, Like, I used to Uber Eats every single day. 2 times a day was not that uncommon. I used to easily spend, I don't know, like 50 to like, I don't know, we'll say like $50 to like $90 a day on Uber Eats. But I knew that my decision to go full-time day trading was already risky enough, right? So I was like, I had to save these ducats, you know what I mean? Because we don't know what's going to happen. The hope and the belief is there, but we got to make logical decisions here, and we need to hedge against potential bullshit. So, with that being said, started making my own coffee, because normally I would just order. I had like this go-to order for Starbucks, right? Like, do like a pike roast with like vanilla flavor, whatever, I don't know, some other shit, couple shots in it, couple espresso shots, and I discovered this pastry on Starbucks, which honestly was going to be the downfall of me anyway, so it's probably all for the better. But they have this pastry that has like, it's like a cheese Danish with like strawberry in it. Wow. And then of course, you get a refresher, drink the refresher like over a couple of hours, slam the coffee, eat the Danish, whatever. But can't do that anymore until I meet my at least minimum objectives for trading. So I'm making my own coffee these days. Not to mention the boo is in Germany. So I'm literally responsible for making my own coffee every morning now. I have to cook for myself. I mean, needless to say, it's been rough, And I have to clean, which I really don't, but like at some point I will have to, and it's on me. So yeah, those are some pretty big changes to my life as of recent. It may sound small, but not cooking any of your own meals to cooking all of your own meals, making your coffee every morning, being responsible for cleaning. I gotta wash my own clothes now. Somebody wanted to go to Germany. Okay. Yeah, do that then. Well, here we are. I don't know if I should put my stop here now or wait. Let's just get it ready. Like if we like shrink this down, right? Like you can see that we really haven't moved that much above my entry. What the There we go. So So I guess I'm gonna try to be patient. So anyway, yeah, so my coffee tastes like shit, but it's strong. So I guess I'm meeting the objective and I'm saving money. And when I further prove myself to myself, I'll be allowed to order Starbucks every day again. Damn, can we hit my TP already? Dang, shit. All right, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds left on this candle in the 3-minute time frame. So let's go ahead and boom, there goes that. Let's add that break even stop. Did we go an hour plus for a break even trade? Is that what we did? Okay. Yeah, I think we went an hour plus for a break even trade. Some people say that they trail their trades. So like basically as soon as they get into profit, they just start moving their stop up. I think that's so fascinating. I don't know how you would ever, well, I guess maybe if you're trading with like a lot of volume, that could work. But I mean, it's like a lot of, I'm not against leaving profit on the table, but that's a lot of profit left on the table, like consistently. But I guess if you're like a scalper, I guess that makes sense, and then you don't really ever have to, or you reduce the amount of times that you actually have to lose money if you have a decent win rate. But yeah, that's fascinating to me, because like when I think about just trailing a trade, like just because it got into profit, I'm like, every single one of my trades I'd make like $20 in it. But I don't know, it's possible that I just don't fully understand it. I've been in this trade for so long, I'm like, fuck, even if it just only hit one take profit, I'm like, great, that would be absolutely fantastic right now. You know what I do love about this moment, though? Irregardless of what happens in this trade, when this trade is over, I'm probably not going to do anything for the rest of the day. Oh, I am going to cook, because I have to cook my own food now, so I do have to at least do that so I don't starve to death. But aside from that, I think I'm gonna journal about my trading, and then I'm going to just do nothing. There is luxury in doing nothing, let me tell you. I haven't had a lot of that my whole life, so I'm really enjoying that now. Trading and then just doing nothing. Oh my god. No customers to talk to. No urgent messages from support because customers are complaining. It's just nice. I was thinking about how I could round up a bunch of pool players, get them to my house on weekends, and have like pool tournaments where there's like money on the line. And before you say anything, I looked this up. This is legal in my state. This is legal to do. But but then it made me think, I'm like, am I a fucking gambler? I'm like, okay, so I don't trade on the weekends. I usually just study on weekends. And so now I'm looking for ways to place a different kind of bet. I don't know, but it seemed like a good idea to me. Like, pool is like more relaxed and like fun, and they don't have to be crazy bets, right? They could be like, $200 or less, but I don't know. I'm thinking about that, and I'm just trying to figure out how I could organize that exactly. I just think it would be really fun. And of course, there's money involved, so that makes it even more fun. But I don't know. If anybody has any ideas for how I could get something going like that in an organized fashion, drop the comment. Well, fuck. Yeah. I'm at this point, I got a lot of coffee in me. I made this second one pretty strong. And the market is just not matching my tempo right now. Huh. I'm getting a little impulsive. I kind of just want to get out of the trade at this point just because it's just taking so long. Can we get to TP1? Can we? Will we? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Almost fucked up there. Did you see that? Stop. Wow. What a silly... You guys stop talking to me. Look, you're distracting me. This is too much. Got me over here making potential silly mistakes. I would have been looking at the screen all types of crazy if that... Wow, how the fuck? Is the rest of my shit the way it should be? What is wrong with me? Yeah, I'm not really into incompetence, so that was kind of jarring to see. Yeah, okay. All right, so just trying to see if we can hit TP1 here. I'm just thinking to myself, like, God, how long that was just sitting there, and like, I gotta start double checking my shit. That's crazy. You guys didn't even tell me, like, the fuck? Alright, 20 seconds left on this 3-minute candle. Give a contraindication for the downside on the 5-minute. We do. So it is opposing, so we could hold for that. I really wanted to see that candle close green. At least it's a weak candle, but we'll see. Oh my god. Fuck is this? Just hit it. Yeah, it's okay. Do it. Do it.
Order filled.
Thank you. The fuck? Alright, we're gonna adjust the stop. We have just reduced position size by half. Still giving it a little bit of wiggle room to move around, whatever. But just making it so that if we pull back significantly, at least there's a little bit of money made on it. And if it came down, honestly, really like much below this candle, I don't think it's really worth holding anyway. Okay, so we got one TP down. TP number 2 to go. This is a good example though of like timing, like how timing matters in the market, because there are just certain times that you see more volatility. And I have been sitting in this trade for well over an hour, but when I entered this trade, it was around the time when the market starts to slow down, right? It's like lunchtime in New York. We know people are not, like, it's just not as active then, whether or not it's human beings, institutional trading, or the algo, however you want to look at it. It just gets less busy, less volatile. The volume goes down. So had I come back to the market around between 1 and 1:30, I could have essentially almost caught the same move, but it just would have happened a lot faster. And just because the volatility, the volume gets better after that point, it actually makes it less risky to take the trade as well, because when you think you see a correct entry based on your rules, you actually have the volume there, the activity in the market to support that move. So you're not sitting in a trade for an hour just kind of, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, see if we can hit TP2 here. I'm going to put the stop right here. Alright, so let's see what we do right here. Let's see if we kind of use this as kind of like a support level and bounce up, or if we just kind of flush right through it. Wow, lots of patience required for this trade. Alright, we have 1:25 left on this 3-minute candle. It looks like it's saying fuck that area and it's just gonna Wow, these birds make some crazy noises outside. "22 seconds left on this candle. At this moment, we seem to be respecting the 10 moving average on both the 3 and the 5-minute. I'm just waiting to see if we get some kind of like last minute pop up or if it looks like we're pulling back and it means business.
Order filled.
Alright, so I'm out. We'll call that a day. Okay, that was that. Until the next one.